Oftentimes at work, when you do something new, you will hear from people you never hear from at your work, whether they be bosses, their bosses. They have notes. And sure enough, after the first Provies report, I did get notes. People saying, you should get mad every week. Others saying, let's turn this into something out of wrestling. And we'll hashtag it the heel. The heel? That's what you want to hashtag it? I work with you, and you want to turn me into a villain. How about we hashtag it the good guy? Wouldn't that work better? Couldn't that sell more? And certainly I thought Game 2 of the Provies, it was a good Provies. I thought it was a step up from where we stood at Game 1. Some important things we got in there. We got in Drance, having his new meatloaf player in Yannick Hansen. He will do anything for love. We got in there Shorty, being real pissed off he didn't get that national job. And we got in there B-Mac, coming back soon. And he was back Monday and discussed his struggles with mental illness. And I thought all of these issues were important to get into the Provies. But the big bang this week didn't come for days later. And that's when we heard from our old friend Matt Sekeres, who really lashed out of the blue. And good thing too, because I've been tweaking this guy for years, and it is rather insulting not to hear from him punch back, push back, lash out. And finally we got something out of this guy, who's usually as confrontational as a Judd Apatow movie. But here's what he wrote out on his Twitter. The Provies, so easy, anyone could do it. This is what he says: make a snide remark, pull a reader tweet, and reference somebody's boat party, and voila, you have the Provies. And voila, Matt, thank you, because we have a new slogan in town. And you know, our relationship with Matt goes way, way back. He arrived in Vancouver December 2007, and by March of 2008, with the Provies in their infancy, he makes his first appearance. That's right, he got a best request. This is 2008 March. A hound in a Minnesota Wild jersey was desperate for any autograph after the game. He started pleading with Globe and Mail reporter Matt Sekeres for a signature. He was told, my autograph is worth nothing. The hound didn't care. So Sekeres, he signed that autograph anyway. And that went into the paper. And of course, his friends at the Globe found out. They tweaked him over that. And sure enough, I had to have a sit down with old Matt Sekeres, who was none too happy. I think he was probably just as angry at Ryan Kessler was that with us last year. And he demanded that he never appear in the Provies again. And of course, history is made, and he appears in the Provies almost on a weekly basis. And hopefully this weekend he will appear again. I won't be here. I'm taking off for the weekend, but my backup quarterback, Wyatt, will be doing it. And he'll have to find a way to fit in Matt Sekeres, though I am worried about Wyatt. He does collect a check from the Canucks. What's the Lord gonna think? And I do want Wyatt to mention the Lord over these next couple of days. And that is this week's Provies Report.